everyone. A very good evening and welcome back to Geeks for Geeks practice. Please give me a +1 in the chat if my voice is clearly audible to everyone and everything is working fine. Also, please hit the like button and happy Holi to everyone as well. So, hi Rishit and hi to everyone else as well. So, please, guys, please give me a +1 in the chat and then we'll proceed further with this problem as well. Okay. So, Rishit says hi, and what about others? Others can also give me a +1. Then I'll start with the problem of the day. This problem of the day today that we are going to discuss is max min height, and it has been previously asked in one of the code forces rounds as well. Similar problem has been asked. So it's a very good, interesting, competitive programming problem. Hi Shubham and hi Pritesh Saha as well. So hi Rajiv and guys, please hit the like button first of all, and then I'll start with the discussion. And you can write Happy Holi in the comments as well. Okay, we are a one single family. All right. So I hope that this screen is visible. So we have this problem named as max min height. Okay. Now in this problem, what we have to do is we will be given this particular array. Okay, we'll be having an array. Okay, so we have an array which will be having some elements. Let's say it can be 1, 2, 3, whatever, 4, then 1, then 2. So basically, this denotes the height of a flower, right? A of I is denoting the height of the ith flower. Is that clear to everyone? Please tell me. Please write +1 in the chat. What does A of I indicate? A of I is indicating the height of a particular ith flower. If you're clear with this point, you can hit the like button as well. Okay, A of I denotes the height of the ith flower. Okay, now what you have to do is you like see, if you water like for 1 day, if you water the plants, then you can water w plants. Okay, what does this mean? If you will read here in this particular part of the statement, let me zoom in for you. So they are saying that you like in 1 day you can water w contiguous flowers. Okay, so let's say if the w value has been given as 3, and if I start watering from here, okay, if the w value is given as 3, and if I start watering from here, then I can water 3 plants. Okay, so this will get watered, like this will get 1 unit of water, this will also get 1 unit of water, and this will also get 1 unit of water. Is that clear to everyone? Please tell me, guys. Please give me a +1 if you are clear with this thing. Is everyone clear with this particular thing, guys? Yes or no? If w value is 3, and let's suppose that I start watering from 1, then I can water 3 contiguous plants. So I can water 3 contiguous plants, and their heights will increase by 1. Okay, their heights are going to increase by 1. Is that clear? Is that clear to everyone? Please tell me, guys, in the chat if everyone is clear till now or not, and then we'll proceed further as well. Any doubts till now? Okay, I hope that this much point is clear. Rishit is obviously clear. Now another point is like you like see, this is one operation, right? In 1 day you can water w contiguous plant, right? So there are k such operations given. This is one operation. This is what one operation. In one move, what you can do is in 1 day you can say, in 1 day you can water w contiguous plant. So you have been given k days. Okay, so you can repeat this operation for k number of days. Okay, how many number of days you can perform this contiguous operation of watering w contiguous plants? For k days. Is that clear? Now after doing this, right, after doing this, let me write this thing. After doing this, you will be having a new array, right? New height array, and whatever that new height array is, they are saying that this new height array will be having some elements after the changes. Okay, so in that case, whatever elements will be there, you will be having a minimum height after that, the new minimum height. So they are wanting that you have to maximize that particular new minimum height. Okay, you have to maximize the minimum height that you will get after performing the operations. Is that clear? Right? Is this much part clear? That when you will get a new array, so whatever will be the minimum height in that, you have to maximize it. If you will read here, so you need to maximize the height of the smallest flower all the time. Okay, so they are saying that whatever, like after performing all the after performing the watering of w contiguous plants for k different days, in the end, whatever new array you will get, in that array, whatever is the minimum flower, so you have to try to maximize that particular height of the minimum flower. Is that clear to everyone? If yes, then please hit the like button, guys. Please hit the like button and give me a +1 in the chat if you're clear with this much thing. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to Rishit? Is it clear to other people as well? Please tell me, guys. This much point is clear to everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me. Also, one more thing. I think that the format is not good. So let me change the format. Sorry. Yeah, is this much point clear to everyone? Guys, please tell me. Any doubts till now? You have to do what, like in the end what you will be getting is, you'll be getting like after making the changes, you'll get a new array, and from that new array, whatever minimum height there is, you have to try to maximize that. You have to find the maximum value of that minimum height. Okay, Samay says clear, and Rishit also says he's clear, right? So now in this case, whenever, remember this thing, right? Remember this particular point that I'm trying to tell you. REMEMBR, right? Remember this particular point, that whenever there is a question, right, maximize the minimum, right? Whenever you have to maximize the minimum, or you have to minimize the maximum, right? Minimize the maximum, maximize the minimum. I think you must have learned about this problem, no? Allocation of books, right? There's one problem very famous, allocation of books in binary search, right? Binary search. So whenever you have to maximize the minimum or you have to minimize the maximum, then which algorithm will come to your mind? The algorithm that will come to your mind is nothing but binary search. Okay, is that clear to everyone? Yeah, basically whatever height you will get in the end, whatever 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 new array you will have, okay, whatever new array, after performing all the k operations, you will have a new array, okay, and in this new array you will always have a smallest height, right? So you have to try and apply the algorithm in such a way that the smallest height is as maximum as possible in the end. Are you getting my point? Like, let's say if there are some children, okay, and I want to distribute them candy, so I have to distribute the candies in such a way that the minimum the guy getting the minimum number of candies like still gets the maximum. Like if let's say I have number of candies as 5, okay, let's say if I have the number of candies as 6, and if I have 3 children, so in that case, if I give this children 1 and then this children 2, this child 3, in that case the minimum is what? 1. The child getting the minimum candies is 1. If I have to maximize the minimum, then what I can do is I can try to distribute this guy 2 and this guy 2. So in that case, the minimum is maximized. This is the minimum. Are you getting my point? Or if let's say the minimum was 7, in that case, if I will distribute it something like this, right? So in that case, what will happen? The minimum height is going to get maximized. Is that clear? Is this much part clear to everyone? Right. So please write binary search in the chat or BS in the chat, guys. Whenever you have to maximize the minimum or minimize the maximum, in case of allocation of books also, you can say, remember, minimum, you have to minimize the maximum number of books allocated or something problem was that there. No? So you will use the binary search algorithm for that. Okay, is that clear to everyone? Is this much part clear? Please tell me, guys. This much point is clear to everyone or not? Please tell me. Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone, guys, till now? Yes or no? Please tell me. If yes, then please hit the like button as well. This much point is clear to everyone? Yes or no, guys? Please tell me. Is it clear? This much part is clear to all of us. Please comment down yes or no, and then I will proceed further, guys. Okay. All right. So Rishit says clear, and Gobinda also says clear. Right. Now after this, we will start applying the binary search. Okay. I can't able to join regularly because I am Chennai right now. Okay, no problem. Hi Abhinav Hadole as well. Okay, so in this particular problem, what we will do here is we will basically say that what we are going to do is first of all we'll start applying the basic binary search algorithm. Okay, so what we will try to do is we'll have a long int, okay, and low. So what are we going to do? We are going to do a binary search in a range. Okay, so we will try to do what in this case we will try to check that if with a particular mid, can we make the minimum height as that particular mid or not? Is that clear? Right, for the particular mid, please write mid in the chat. What we will try to do is we will try to see that, okay, can the smallest height, like can mid become the smallest height or not? Okay, can mid become the smallest height or not? If it can, then I will check for a better answer. If it cannot, then I will check for a lesser answer. Is that clear? Basically, see, I will mark the lowest as this, okay, and let's say I'll have the long high value. Let's say I can mark it as very high, so let's say 1E14 or something I'm marking it as, okay. Then I will run the while loop. So I will also have a mid and answer, so let me declare them long int, okay, and I'll have the mid and the answer as well. Okay, so what I will do here is while the low is lesser than initially, maybe I can mark the answer as 0, let's say. Okay, so while the low is lesser equal to the high, till that point of time I'll be iterating and I'll calculate the mid as nothing but low plus high minus low by 2, usually the way that we do it. Okay, that is how I'll calculate the midpoint. And what I will check is I will check that whether every height can become, like whether the smallest height can become this particular mid height or not. Is that clear? This particular, like whether every flower, like whether the smallest height in the array after making the changes, can mid this be the smallest height in the array or not? Is that clear? Guys, are you getting my point? I will check that if, like, I will write a check function in which I'll be passing this particular mid height. Okay, I'll be passing the n value, I'll be passing the k value. Okay, then I'll be passing the w value as well, and I'll pass the array as well. Okay, and if it returns me a true, right? So I will try to do what I will, as I said. So what I will, just give me a second. I don't know where my pen has gone to. Okay. Yeah. So basically, what I was saying was, if I am running, right, if I'm running my algorithm, so what I will basically check is I will try to check that whether this particular mid can become the smallest height or not. Is that clear to everyone or not? Please tell me, guys. Is this point clear? I will try to check that whether this mid can become the smallest height or not. Like, okay, are you getting? If yes, then I'll mark my answer as this particular mid height, and I will search for something better. Okay, I will try to maximize the minimum height. So I'll mark the low as mid plus one. I'll try to search in the right side. Otherwise, if I'm not able to do so, so in if I am not able to make this particular mid height as the smallest height, in that case I'll look for a lower answer. So I'll mark my high as mid minus one. Okay, is that clear? And in the end, I will return this answer. Is this much part clear to everyone? Please tell me, guys. Is this much part clear? Rishit, are you clear? Naikaj, Abhinav? Guys, are you clear with this much point or not? Please tell me. Is it clear? Like basically what I'm saying is I will try to find a particular mid height, right? Since I'm applying binary search, so I will try to check that whether a particular mid height, okay, can that become the, like I will try to make that as the smallest height, okay, after of the modified array. And can that height become the smallest if the mid height, okay, if this mid amount of height can become the smallest height of my given array. Okay, if it can become the smallest height of the given array, then I will look for something better. Okay, if yes, right, if it returns a true, if the check function returns a true, so in that case what I would, could you explain again the logic, or go left or right in the by search again? All right. So see, basically I'm saying that what I will try to do is, if there is a particular mid height, okay, understand this thing, that if there is a particular mid height, right, so if there is a particular mid height that I am at, okay, so I will try to make that particular mid height, I will check, okay, I will check that can I make that particular mid height as the smallest height or not. Okay, okay, of the array, of the new array, whether I can make it as the smallest height or not. If yes I can make it, if I get a true, then I will do what, I will check for something better. Okay, I will try to increase the value of mid. I will try to, like, I will store this mid as the answer if I can, but I will look for something better as well. Now I will try to look for a better height. If the mid can become the smallest height, then I will try to increase the smallest height. Okay, so in that case what we will do is we'll mark a low as mid plus one. Okay, otherwise what we will do is, otherwise we will do what, in the else case we'll mark our high as mid minus one. If I cannot make the mid height as the smallest height, then I have to search in the left side. Is that clear to you, Rishit, and other people as well? Please tell me, guys. Is this much part clear to everyone? If yes, then please hit the like button and give me a plus one in the chat. Okay, guys, if this point is clear, so please hit the like button, and then I will proceed further. I will try to make the mid as the smallest height. Okay, so if there is a particular, at a particular point of time, if I am having a particular mid value, okay, so I will try to make that mid as the smallest height. I will check that whether in k days, I will check that whether in k days I can make that particular mid as the smallest height of the new array or not. If yes I can, then I'll say that okay, I'll store this particular mid as the answer. Okay, at least this much will be the minimum height, and then since I will try to maximize it, so I'll say that okay, low is equal to high, like mid plus one. Okay, so in that case I will try to search for a much bigger answer. I'll try to search for a better answer. I'll try to maximize the height. Okay, otherwise if this mid cannot be the smallest height, then I will try to search in the left side. So high is equal to mid minus one. Is it clear to others as well, guys? Please tell me if yes. So guys, please hit the like button if you're clear till now, and please give me a plus one. Don't be so silent. You can give me a plus one, okay, if you have understood till now, and then we'll proceed further, guys. This much point is clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me, and then I'll proceed further. Right? This much point is clear. Now after that, if you remember, so I have also, like, see, this is what we will try to do. Now how do we implement the check function? Okay, how to implement the check function, that is what we are checking. How to implement the check function. Okay, how to implement the check function. So what I will try to do is, I will try it, like, see, whatever flowers are having, right, let's say I have the current array. So whatever flowers I am having in the current array, I will want every flower to have the at least mid height. Agree with me or not? I will want every flower to have at least mid height. Agree with me? Like if there is a particular mid height, let's say this mid value is 5, and let's say this particular flower is having the height as 5, this is having height as 4. So if it is having the height as 5, so I'll be okay with it. If it is having the height as 4, so I will try to increase it by 1. And if I'm increasing by 1, so I have to increase in the w range. Are you getting my point? Let's say if it happens that let's say if it happens that this height is 3 and my mid value, let's say, is 6, okay, and there are other flowers, 1 is there, then I have 2 also, then I have 7 also, something like that, and the w value, the contiguous segment value is, let's say, 4, okay, and the mid value is 6. So in that case, when I'll be at this particular, like, let's say the mid like this is 7, let's say, okay, and let's say this value is 6, okay, when I come to this guy, okay, when I come to this guy, so can I say that this guy is not equal, like this guy is lesser than the mid, okay, so I want it to achieve at least this much height. So what I will want these people to get incremented. Now see, basically I have to water this, for how many days I have to water this plant? Can you tell me, guys? Can you tell me for how many days I have to water this plant if I wanted to get the height at least as mid, that is 6? Can you tell me? 3 days, na? Agree with me? Please write 3 in the chat. Are you guys getting my point? If I want to make the height as this much, so I will want it to be, I want to water it for 3 days, okay, and if I water it for 3 days, then in that case w value is 3 also, so I have to water this much contiguous segment 3 days. Are you getting my point? I have to water this much contiguous segment for like this much, all the 4 elements for 3 days. Are you getting? Because w value is there. If I water this for 3 days, right, so I have to water 4, because 4, like whenever I'll be watering, so I'll be watering in a contiguous length of 4, so I'll be watering all the 4 plants starting from here for 3 days. Is that clear? Please tell me, guys. Please write yes in the chat. Is that clear? Please write CUNT in the chat. Like I'll be watering, since w value is 4, so I have to water the contiguous 4 plants, so I'll water all these 4 plants for this many days. Is that clear? So for all these flowers, what will happen is now, for all these flowers, let's say if this flower height was, let's say, 5, okay, it was let's say it was 4 or something, it was 7, so in that case, if the w value is 4, so for all these 4 like all these contiguous segment of 4, I'll increase them by 3. Is that clear? So basically what will happen, this guy will increase by 3, this guy will also increase by 3, this guy will increase by 3, this guy will increase by 3. Okay, is that clear? Please write yes in the chat. Okay, please write yes in the chat. Is this part clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. This much point is clear? Please tell me. If I, let's say, if this guy, if I check for a particular guy, right, if I'm checking for this particular guy, that okay, this guy is in deficit, okay, it is not able to make the mid height, so let's say that amount is 3, so I will have to increment this guy, this guy, this guy, because whenever I'm watering the plant, so it says that I have to water w contiguous plants, so I'll water w contiguous plants for these many days. Is that clear? Okay, everyone is clear, right? So I have to do it repetitively now. Like see, in that case, what will happen if I'm having this array? So it might happen that I have to kind of contiguously water this much plants, then I have to change this much elements, then I have to change this much elements. So in that case, if I will do it again and again, so it will take n square time. So in that case, we have the line sweep algorithm. You remember this thing I had told in the bit manipulation problem? You know this thing, line sweep algo, guys? Yes or no? Please tell me. You remember the line sweep algorithm in which I had basically told you it's a prefix sum based algorithm. Rishit, if you remember this, you can write yes in the chat. And other people, if you also remember, you can give me a +1 and hit the like button as well. Understanding this much point, guys? Please tell me. Okay, Govinda, understanding this much point? Yes or no? Okay, Abhinav says yes. So when, like, see, whenever I have a particular range L, okay, like whenever I have an array and I have a range L to R, like let's say L to R, okay, in that range, if I have to add a particular value, then what I used to do, I used to say that, okay, P of L plus is equal to that particular value. And then as I said, I will mark P of R plus 1 minus is equal to value. So I'll put this value here and I'll subtract this particular value from here, because when I'll take the prefix sum, so value will get added, value, and then this will ultimately get neutralized, so this will get 0. Are you getting my point? Yeah, so line sweep algorithm, this is what it is, right? So what I will do here is after this much point, we will be basically proceeding further, and I will, like, whatever changes I have to make now, so I will make them. So in this case, let me write a check function. Okay, what will be the type of the check function? It will be nothing but bool check. Okay, so the check function will look like nothing but bool check, and I'll be passing the this particular parameter, that is long int, and then I will pass the mid value here. Okay, and then after that I will have the int n. Okay, then I'll have the int k also will be there, right? Because k value is also given. K is the for number of days for which I can water. Okay, then I'll have the W. Then I have what? I have the array given as A. So vector int A, ampersand A, right? And then what we will do here is we'll start with our line sweep algorithm here. All right. So when we are applying this line sweep algorithm, like when we are checking whether we can or not, okay. So what we will do is we will first of all declare a prefix array. So let's say vector of, let me name it as long, okay, int, and this will be nothing but prefix. And in this, it will let me take the size as n plus one. Okay, initially I'll mark every value is 0. This will indicate the changes that I am going to make. Okay, then I will say that, okay, long int, let's say the number of days that I am taking. Initially it will be nothing but 0. The number of days that I require to plant. Okay, this number of days is what? This number of days that I am taking, it is going to tell me the number of days which will be required to make the minimum height as mid. Okay, to make the minimum height of this array, to make the minimum height of this flower array A as mid. Okay, so the minimum number of days required to water the plants. Is that clear? Guys, please tell me, is it clear to everyone? This much point is clear? Yes or no? Okay, so this is what we will be requiring here. And then what we will do here, we'll proceed further. And obviously I will say that, okay, for int I starts from 0. Okay, so I'll start from the 0th guy, I is lesser than n. Then I will do simply an I plus plus here. And then what we will do here is we will simply check. Okay, like I will always keep on taking the prefix. So if the prefix of if the prefix of this I, like I will first of all check that if I is greater than 0, then only I can take the prefix. Okay, so in that case I'll say that, okay, prefix of I plus is equal to prefix of I minus 1. Okay, I'll always keep on taking the prefix in this line sweep algorithm. So I will always check that if it is greater, then only I will take the prefix sum. Okay, and I will check that if it happens that if A of I, right, if the A of I value, okay, plus this particular thing plus the prefix of I, okay, if the current height that I am having at this particular index, plus the prefix of I plus the number of days for which I am watering this particular plant, okay, if it is lesser than mid, then I need to water it. Okay, so if I need to water it, in that case what I'll say, I need to water it for X days. Now, are you getting my point, guys? Yes or no? Is this much point clear to all of you? If yes, then you can hit the like button as well, right? Basically, I am first of all taking the prefix sum because this is the line sweep algorithm. So in that case, I am taking the prefix sum and I'm checking that if the current height of the ith flower, okay, plus whatever height I am adding to it, okay, plus whatever height I am adding to it, if it is still lesser than the mid height that I want it to be, so in that case what I will do is I'll say that, okay, I need to water it for some more days. Okay, so in that case I'll say that, okay, for how many days I need to water it. So I'll say that, okay, the required number of days for which I need to water it will be nothing but what? Will be nothing but, if I will not be wrong, so it will be nothing but mid minus A of I minus the prefix of I. Is that clear? So this is the number of days for which I want to water it. So I will water the contiguous segment, right? So I will say that, okay, prefix of from this I till I plus W I have to water it. I plus W minus 1 actually. So I'll say that prefix of I plus is equal to this particular required, because if one day, if let's say this required value is 3, okay, so in that case I have to water it for 3 days. Okay, so that is why prefix of value plus, like basically the number of days I will increase, so the number of days for which I'll water will increase by required days. And I'll say that, okay, prefix of I plus is equal to required, and I'll also say that prefix of I will say that if it happens, right, if it happens that I is lesser than like I plus W is lesser equal to n. Okay, so in that case what I will do is I'll say that, okay, prefix of this particular thing, prefix of I plus W minus is equal to required. So I will decrease it. That is the line sweep algorithm. Is this point clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me, is this much part clear to everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me, guys. Okay, so if I am like, if let's say if prefix of I will tell me, okay, that for how many days I have already watered it in this algorithm only. Okay, and AI is the current height plus the number of days that I have already watered it, that will be the new height. Okay, if this is still lesser than the mid height that I want to make, then in that case the required number of days for which I want to water it will be nothing but mid minus A of I minus prefix of I. Then I'll say that, okay, days, the number of days required will be days plus is equal to required. Can you repeat line number 32 to 34? Okay, so basically you have to see here. you need to see this particular thing. Let's say that if a particular, like let's say if it happens that a particular, let's say you are having the array, you are having the prefix array. Now if the mid value, let's say, is 6, okay, and if let's say the mid value for you is 6, right, and you are having 5, 6, 7 or something, and you are having this value as 5, and let's say here the prefix or let's say you are having anything here, like let's not take the values. If you're having anything here and you have the a value, let's say, as 4, let's say 3, and the prefix value here is something like 2, then in that case you are already at because of some reason you are already adding some 2 amount for 2 days you are watering this because of the backside. Then if you will see here again, right, if you will see here again, so again for two, after that still the height will be 5, so still you need to water it for 1 day. Now are you getting my point, Rishit? So that is why the number of required days required, the days will get added, because this is the required number of days for which I want to water the ith plant. Are you getting my point? And that is why prefix of I plus is equal to required is what I will do, and prefix of I plus w minus is equal to required is what I will do. Is that clear, guys? Please tell me. Is this much point clear to everyone? Okay. All right, Rishit. Great. So after this particular point is done, so I will check that, okay, if the total number of days that I took, okay, if it is lesser than equal to k, in that case it is possible for me to water all the in that case it is what possible for me to make the minimum height. In that case I will say that, okay, I could water the plants in such a way that I could make the minimum height as this particular mid. So I'll return true. Otherwise I will return false. And if I return a true, then I will try to search for something better, because I will try to increase the value of mid. Otherwise I'll try to decrease it. So else I will return false. Is this much part clear to everyone? Let me try and compile this code as well. Okay, it gives me some errors here. So I think, why am I getting this error? Okay, vector VECTOR. Right, let's try and compile this code now. Okay, so my code is not working. Why is that so? Is it because of some error that I have made? I'm not sure. I have marked this thing. Okay, I have taken the answer. Answer is equal to this particular mid. Okay, if it is possible, lesser equal to k. So let me see how I'm passing the k value here. So I'm passing the k value, w value, and a value also. Okay, so I've made some mistakes here and there. If this is lesser equal to, if the number of days that I have taken, if it is lesser equal to k, then I'll return this. Otherwise I would return this while low is lesser equal to high. Okay, so where have I made the mistake then? All right, so I have made the mistake somewhere. AI plus prefix. AI plus prefix is fine. I think that part is fine. So let me check where I have made the mistake here. Okay, I think I have made the mistake somewhere. So let me check that. Line number 29. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that will be plus. Correct, correct. That is the correct thing. So now let's try and submit it. Okay, still it does not work. So I still need to debug where it is going wrong. So let me think where it is going wrong. Okay, so great explanation. Thanks a lot. But still we are doing something wrong. So we need to debug the code as well. Required should be long. Uh, I don't think so that required should be long, because the required should not be long. I think that is perfectly fine, but still I'm making some basic error here and there. Let me see. Initially I've marked the low as this much and high as a very high value. That is also fine. Then the answer initially is 0. Okay. Then I always calculate the mid value as low plus high minus low divided by 2, and I check that if this mid comma n, so mid is the mid height. Okay, I'm passing it. N is the number of elements in the array, then k is there, and w is also there, then I'm having a as well. Okay, right, so that much part is fine. Then if it is true, then I'm marking the answer as mid, and I'm saying low is equal to mid plus 1, otherwise high is equal to mid minus 1, and I'm returning the answer in the end. So I have made some error in this particular part of the code, that is the check function, which I'm not sure. So let me check. Required should be long. I don't think so. Let's check if I have if we can debug. But if you're clear till now, guys, you can hit the like button. But let's see where I have made the mistake. So initially, like I have taken the days as long. So should I take the days as int only? I think, right. So that would be fine. Let's try and now compile it. But still, they might be issue. Okay, so I'm still getting some errors. So if it is lesser than the mid, then the required will be what? A of I minus this thing. So I think that is also fine. So where are we making mistake actually? So I've declared a prefix of n plus one size. That is also fine. Then I have the long. Okay, so yeah, shall I mark it as long? That is what I need to think. So long, even if I mark it as long, so that will not make much difference. So if this part is there, okay. So if the I value is greater than zero, then I'm taking the prefix on. So prefix of I plus is equal to this thing is fine for me, right? Then after that, if a of I plus prefix of I, if it is lesser than the prefix, okay. So if it is lesser than the mid, then okay, I think that it should be long. Okay, let me see. But if that is the case, let's see how it goes now. Still, it might give me some errors. Okay, still we are getting some errors, right? Let me check. All right, so it is working on the samples, but it is not getting accepted for some reason. So what could be that reason? Prefix of I plus is equal to this. Okay, so am I still making some kind of mistake in the line sweep algorithm? Earlier I had submitted it, so it worked fine. Let me see where I've made the mistake. So if it is lesser, so should I mark it as something like this, like prefix of minimum of something like this? What minimum of I plus w comma n, but still it will be the same only. Plus is equal to this particular required. Let's see if this works or not. It should be prefix of I plus 1. No, it should not be prefix of I plus 1. That will never be the case. Still, I'm getting a wrong answer. So, what could go wrong here? Let me think about it again. So, this is very bad that I am not able to do it. I have submitted the code obviously, but I'm not able to do it as of now on the live. So, I've made some mistake here and there. So, if the number of days that I have taken, if it is lesser equal to k, then I should return true. Otherwise, I would return false. This part is also fine. uh, let's see if this works. Return days is lesser equal to k. Okay, so even this might not work. Yeah, so still it is giving the same error. So I still need to think what could go wrong here. If it is lesser equal to this, then you are marking this as updated. And is there any mistake in the calculation of the formula? I think it should be minus only. That is the first thing. A of I mid minus a of I minus prefix. Okay, it works on the samples. Let's try and submit this code also. I hope it should work. Okay, now it works. So I was making some kind of mistake, but is it clear to everyone now, guys? So basically, the number of required days, yeah, prefix array will be one base. No, that is not the thing. Basically, I was not taking mid minus. Like basically, if till now I have a of I plus this prefix. Okay, this is the number of this is the height currently, and if I'm doing mid minus this thing, so this prefix will also get subtracted. Now, that was the basic mistake that I was doing. So sorry for that, guys. Is it clear, guys, till now? ACOP, yes. So is it clear to everyone, guys? Basically, we are applying the line sweep algorithm because whenever you are painting, na, like whenever you are watering any ith flower, right? Let's say you are watering it for 3 days. Then in that, and the W value is 4. So you will, and the W value is 4. So in that case, you will water all the 4 plants, right? This one also, this one also, this one also. So you'll water all these 4 plants, right? Like all these 4 plants for 3 days. So this will also increase by 3 plus 3 plus 3. So that is why I'm marking p of I, like p of I plus is equal to 3, right? Plus is equal to 3, and p of r plus 1, p of r plus 1, that is I plus w as minus 3, because this will be 3. Then I'll take the prefix sum. So this will be 3, 3, 3, 3, and then this would get neutralized to 0. So that is the whole criteria about it. Is that clear, guys? Please write yes in the chat. Yeah, is that clear? Yeah, it cannot be more than n. Yeah, that is another thing that I should check. So is it clear, guys? Please tell me. I hope that this particular problem is clear till now. Your energy at 12 a.m. is at peak. Thanks a lot. A general doubt. what kind of doubt you are having somewhere, I'm not sure. But if you are clear till now, guys, so please hit the like button if you are clear till now. Is everyone clear till now, guys? Please make sure to hit the like button, guys, if everyone is clear till now. And you can give me a +1 in the chat as well if you are clear till now. Just give me a second. Let me refresh this page so that I can provide you with the code also. I don't know why this page is hanging a little bit, but let me open the ID. Okay, so just give me a second. Yeah, now it's fine. So let me copy the code from here. Okay, so yeah, here is the code, and let me run it on GFG ID as well. Sir, please guide for data structures algorithms. Can we make the size as n? You can make the size as n, but making it as n+1 will be better. Although you can make the size as n, that will also work fine. But in that case, you need to check if it is lesser than that much. Okay, so yeah, this is the code. Just give me a second. I will generate the link as well. Is everyone clear till now? I hope that everyone is clear. Let me copy this and provide you the link as well. So DP की most optimized approach में TLE आ जाए तो क्या करें? Then you can apply the DP space optimized DP. That will be better. Guide for DSA, I think you can DM me on LinkedIn if you want more guidance. But as of now, I just want to discuss this problem, right? So this was the problem. Basically, in this problem, whenever you have to maximize the minimum or something like that, then in that case, we will use binary search algorithm, right? Binary search algorithm. Plus, we are also using the line sweep algorithm, right? Line sweep algorithm. I've already told in one bit manipulation problem of the day as well. So line sweep algorithm is what we were using here in the check function, right? So on based on the check function, we are moving to the right side or the left side in the binary search. Okay, if we can make a particular mid height as the smallest height, then we want to make our low as mid+1, and because we want to search for a better answer, and we are marking our answer as mid as well. Otherwise, what we need to do is we need to mark our high as mid-1. Okay, that is what we were doing. And the line sweep algorithm, whenever we are making changes very quickly, right? Whenever I want that in a particular range, let's say in a particular range, in from ith index till I plus w minus 1th index, I want to increase all the elements by 1. Like I want to increase all the elements with that much amount of water. So in that case, I will mark p of I plus is equal to that particular required value, that many number of days, and p of I plus w minus is equal to required. So that is the line sweep algorithm that we are doing. Okay, and overall complexity is what? Every time the check function is taking order of n time for checking, and the binary search takes logarithmic of n time. So for one binary search, for one mid value, it is running for order of n time, the check function. So if there are log n times the function is running, okay, so in that case the time complexity overall would be like n log n for this particular approach. Is it clear, guys? Raga Yadav is clear. If everyone is clear, please hit the like button, guys. Let's make it 30 likes in today's session only. And please hit the like button, okay, so that we can reach at least 30 likes. Please hit the like button. And before we end, please give me +1 and write happy Holi as well, guys. And then I would end the session. Okay. So please give me a +1, hit the like button, and then I'll end this stream as well, guys. Okay. Yeah. So okay, have you hit the like button? I hope that you have hit the like button. Okay. Yeah, I hope that you have hit the like button, guys. So thanks a lot for joining for this particular session, and I hope that you enjoyed this. Thanks a lot, Rishit. Thanks a lot, Vanshika. Thanks a lot, Rag Yadav. Thanks a lot, Govinda as well. And I think we have reached almost 30 likes as well. So thanks a lot for that. And thanks a lot. Like it was a very good problem, to be honest. I like this problem very much. Till then, good night. Take care, and please make sure to solve problem of the day every day. And in case if you face any issues, so you can focus on the GFG tutorial as well. Good night, everyone, and I'll see you on with another problem of the day on Friday. Till then, good night. Take care. Thank you, everyone. Keep coding, guys.